Hello and welcome back to our Slow Simple Travel. Today's Earth Day, so I decided I should film a cloth diaper travel video. So that's what I'm here for. So if you are not a cloth diapering family, if you are not looking to travel light while cloth diapering, this video probably isn't for you. But if you are a cloth diapering family, you're interested in traveling light with cloth diapers in a variety of different scenarios, stay tuned because I'm going to give you guys some info on how I have done it in the past and how I plan on doing it upcoming trips. So my experience with traveling with cloth diapers, I've done it up to 2 weeks with my daughter using flat cloth diapers. I find they are the best for traveling. So I had a combination of bamboo and cotton flat diapers. I prefer the bamboo cotton blend, but now we have the stretchy bamboo flats. My favorite, my absolute favorite. They are so much more absorbent. My daughter is a heavy wetter and a weird size. So that's what we did. However, we did use disposables on the flight, and we also used disposables at nighttime, just because my daughter is a little heavier, wetter at nighttime. She does sleep through the night, and it just made more sense to do that at nighttime. I recently, as of this morning, purchased some fitted cloth diapers that I'm hoping will fix our nighttime bulk, because we use like two, Taylor, leave your sister alone. We use two stretchy flats with doublers, like with boosters in it, and it just ends up really bulky. So anyway, I don't think I would travel with fitteds though, because they are, they're bulkier and they are very hard to hand wash and get clean. So that is where I would much rather bring a couple disposables for overnight. In terms of flying with cloth, I haven't decided yet if I'll fly with cloth. We have a couple road trips coming up, and we'll probably do a combination of cloth and disposables depending on how long I think we're going to be in the car and whatnot. And yeah, so camping, this works for camping, this works for hotels, this works for cruising. This is what I'm currently thinking of with the cruises that we're coming up with. We have 2 cruises currently booked as of right now, with a bunch more that we're looking into doing. So anyway, I'll insert a clip right now of my bag that I have packed for disposable diapering with traveling. So this is the Jujube BFF. This is my favorite diaper bag to travel with because I don't have it on right now, but it has a cross-body strap that you can have, which makes it great when I have my Cabin Zero on my back, because then I can wear it cross-body, but it also has backpack straps, which is currently what's on there. So anyway, this one's on its way out. The zipper is like splitting constantly because of overpacking. Anyway, so in here I have 55 diapers, and so on a 7-night cruise, that's roughly 8 days and then some, and I would need at least 90 diapers. So fitting 55 in here, not the greatest. They're size 3, they're Huggies. Not the greatest, because I would still need to pack almost another 40 diapers-ish, 35, 40 diapers somewhere else, which just sucks. Just sucks, guys. So yeah, and I don't I would probably put, my daughter has an emergency kit for her G-tube. I usually put that in here, but with how packed this is, I don't even know that I could do that, which is just horrible. So as you saw, it is pretty darn packed, and that is not even enough diapers for a cruise. Taking the same bag, so I really like this bag as my diaper bag. I use a Cabin Zero bag for clothing and stuff like that, and I could technically fit diapers in there, could fit cloth or disposables in there. But I wanted to show just on a typical bag that I would be bringing, that would be my main diaper bag, how I fit things in there, or how much I can fit in there without relying on my main bag. And yes, you could travel with bigger suitcases. That's not the point of this. This is the point I'm making with traveling light with cloth. So now I'm going to show you it repacked again, but this time with cloth. So here we have the same bag with 10 cloth diapers. Ideally, I would like to fit another 2 to 5 more somewhere in my bags. 10 is like my bare minimum for how much I would travel with. I think I did about 10 when I went, when we did 2 weeks in Bulgaria. I feel like we did 10. Maybe I did 8. I think I did 10. I can't remember. Anyway, 10 is kind of my minimum because that's 1 day roughly for her. And I like to wash every evening. But yeah, so as you can see, I still have room. I can easily fit another, probably 2 on top of here, especially if I use a packing cube. I can fit more. Plus, I can still fit like her covers, which I think I'm probably going to travel between 4 and 6 covers. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. But I can easily fit those in here. I can also easily fit some disposables in here for nighttime. So I can easily fit some in here. So I have disposables for nighttime, and still have room. Like, I'm sure I can fit more in my other bag as well. But I just want to give you guys kind of idea, like, to pack all the diapers I could need for unlimited amount of time, because I can use these at nighttime too. I just have to double them up. I can throw in some boosters too. The boosters take no room at all. Let me go grab some of those. So here are 2 boosters. I did hand wash these before too. I just find they do take a bit of time to dry. So I'd bring at least 2 so that I would have 2 nights worth to have them dry in between. But other than this falling over, you can see like they don't take up much room. So in this bag, I could easily pack enough to last me as long as I needed to. If I want to do overnight, I still have overnight stuff. But like I said, I would probably want to pack at least 2 more, probably 5 more, which I can easily pack here because, oh my gosh, it's annoying me that this is falling down. But I can fold them in different ways. I could use packing cubes, and I can just, but yeah, I can easily, oh my goodness, it's not folding for me with one hand. But yeah, I could easily fit more in, along here, and there's just, it's so much difference in the room. So the main difference isn't necessarily the size of, I don't know what my dog is doing, the size of the space that's being taken up. The difference is that I can fit enough cloth diapers in there to do unlimited travel. Not, oh, I have enough and then I need to buy more in a few weeks or in 7 days or in 5 days, or I need to order some. This is like, I could do this indefinitely. Now, I will say that I don't know with these cloth how long they would hold up stink-wise. I did find that after 2 weeks of hand washing my cotton flats, there was a bit of a stink to them, especially the covers. I don't know why, but the covers got a little stinky. So I would probably want to not rely completely on hand washing if I was going like a month or longer. Machine washing just obviously can agitate a bit differently, or I would just like try to maybe scrubba them, because I use my scrubba when hand washing a little bit longer, to try to get maybe a little bit better cleaning. But doing the scrubba for my 3 minutes very quickly, it worked very well for getting them clean to a point where I wasn't like, oh my gosh, they're dirty. So anyway, so that is the reason why I like traveling with cloth. The downside is my daughter is a pretty heavy wetter, and she does go through diapers pretty quickly. So she goes through disposables just as quickly as cloth. However, with cloth, I feel like she has a little less leeway and a little more leaking when she hits that limit. So disposables, it's like about to leak, and then leaking. Whereas with cloth, it's like about to leak, leaking. So my window on diaper changes is a lot shorter. And that is why for traveling, I will probably still stick with disposables for possibly for long car rides, just because I know, okay, if I'm going to plan to stop every 2 hours, I need the diaper to hold for 2 hours. And same with planes, and possibly for excursions as well when we do cruises. I haven't decided on that one though yet, just because of it. That means I have to bring more disposables on the cruise ship. I will probably do overnight though. It just isn't worth the extra bulk of doing a cloth solution. And like I said, I'm not going to do fitteds for overnight while traveling, just because I don't know how I would get those clean. So for me, it's more just like, okay, if I'm going on a 7-night cruise, I would bring maybe 12 disposables, which is a huge difference. Disposables are very small compared to cloth, but the amount that I would need to do it exclusively, disposabling, is that a word? Is just so many. Whereas if it's like, okay, I'm gonna bring cloth for the majority of the time, and even if I wanted to bring 20 disposables for stuff like flying and excursions, that's more than enough between the bags. I could fit like, here's my bags packed. How many disposables can I get in there? Maybe I can get enough to do excursions with them too. Maybe I can't, but at least having my base cloth, I can do that no problem. So that's kind of where my main thing is. Now, if you are cruising, this applies basically anywhere you're traveling. You could buy when you get there, or with cruise ships, you can order them and have them get delivered to your stateroom, and maybe that's worth it for you. I was just put off by the price. I'm looking at about $1 a diaper, and because my daughter's such a heavy wetter, I'm looking at like $10 a day for diapers, which is not a lot in the grand scheme of things. I guess there's worse things to spend $10 a day on. But for me, it was just like, do I really want to be spending like $100 on diapers in the end? Because I would need some for the flights, I would need some before the cruise and after the cruise, that kind of thing. And I'm just like, don't feel like it. The disposables she currently wears when she's not in cloth are about 25 cents a diaper versus $1 a diaper with the cruise ship. I also could technically bring a suitcase, but suitcases, I'm not sure how much they cost to fly these days, but I think domestically looking at like $35 plus. So I'm looking at $70 just to fly a suitcase with diapers. Plus the hassle. I prefer traveling carry-on only for a million reasons, but then dealing with the hassle of having an actually checked bag. So in terms of washing them, I use a scrubber. Best investment. I do clothes as well, so you might be, ew, that's gross. I am considering purchasing a secondary scrubber, so that way I have one for clothes and one for diapers. But honestly, my previous trips, I didn't do that. I just washed my clothes first, and then I washed my diapers, and then I like really cleaned the scrubber, so that way the next day it was ready to go again. I don't really see the point necessarily in purchasing more than one scrubber or bringing more than one scrubber. I am considering purchasing another one just because the valve on it has changed. There's upgraded features compared to the scrubber that I purchased way back when they first came out. So now, if you are traveling somewhere that you do have access to a washing machine, you could totally do that. The thing with me is I don't know what other people have done in their washing machine, so there's possibly bleach or like fabric softener residue. And I don't want to ruin my diapers. Also, I've done laundry, like clothes laundry, and sometimes it's just a pain sitting around waiting for things. I'd much rather just hand wash it myself. I can do it on my own time in the bathroom. I don't have to worry about other people. I can just do my own thing. And I hand wash when I'm camping. I hand wash on cruise ships. I hand wash in hotels. I no longer use facilities for my stuff. I just don't. It's just not worth it in my mind. I'd much rather do a small load before bed every night. It takes 20 minutes, if that. So I'm excited to travel with cloth. Again, I really love cloth. My biggest concern right now is how fast will she leak out of them? And then I have like more pants laundry to do. But it is what it is. And I think that the benefit of not needing to pack 7 million bags just for diapers, and also having the ability to help the environment out just a little bit here on Earth Day, you're kicking the table, is a benefit. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. If you have any questions or comments down below, let me know, and I'll be happy to answer them. If you'd like me to do an actual like wash video of how I wash either clothes or cloth or both, let me know, and I'll try to see what I can do. Be interesting to try to film it, but I can try. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Bye guys.